This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
U.S. government pledges to invest into Papua New Guinea. China says not to overinterpret its missile test. And Marape and Albanese propose Chiefs' inaugural match. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rema. Thank you for joining us. The U.S. government will invest $30 million to bring Starlink connectivity across Papua New Guinea. Alex Berenberg, the charge d'affaires at the U.S. Embassy in Port Moresby, announced this yesterday at 250th anniversary celebration of the United States. As U.S. foreign policy is focused on achieving peace, stability and economic security in the Indo-Pacific region, the charge d'affaires of the U.S. Embassy noted that defining stories of the 21st century is unfolding in the region.
We are committed to establishing a favorable security balance, keeping vital lanes of commerce, trade, free and open, ensuring that our allies can deter aggression without compromising their sovereignty.
While the PNG Defense and U.S. Defense Forces continue to train together to uphold peace across the Indo-Pacific, Sergei d'Affaires said the U.S. Coast Guard will return to PNG later this month to conduct joint patrols through the Ship-Rider Agreement, recognizing big U.S. companies like ExxonMobil and Newmont, including transport and hospitality companies like Ford, Hilton, Holiday Inn, and digital leader like Google for driving investments in Papua New Guinea. Sergei d'Affaires Alex Berenberg said true security require economic independence innovation, further announcing that U.S. will invest $30 million, which is over 130 million kina, to bring Starlink connectivity into Papua New Guinea.
This is transformational. We will bring high-speed, low-latency internet to hundreds of clinics, schools, and government offices that have been cut off from the digital world. As we look to the future, the vision for our relationship is bright. Who knows, maybe one day we'll see an American rugby player sign for the Chiefs, or a Papua New Guinean engineer designing the next American airliner. The possibilities are truly endless.
Acknowledging USA as the biggest economy, military and democracy in the world, Prime Minister James Marape thanked U.S. companies that are already investing in PNG.
The biggest energy company in the world in ExxonMobil, the biggest mining company in the world in Newmont, the biggest hotel company in the world in Hilton, and possibly the biggest ICT companies in Google and Starlink will make PNG home in the not-too-distant future, and many, many more U.S. companies. You must take resident control in PNG.
PM Marape said PNG is privileged to be a bilateral partner of USA and looks forward to working in hand for greater development for both countries. The U.S. Embassy in Port Moresby celebrated America's 250th birthday yesterday evening, marking a 2.5 centuries of freedom. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News. The Chinese Embassy in Port Moresby has formally responded to regional concerns regarding a recent intercontinental ballistic missile test in the Pacific, following Prime Minister James Marape's call for regional restraint.
Chinese Ambassador to Papua New Guinea, His Excellency Yang Shaguang, told EMTV News that the launch was part of a routine annual training that was already scheduled. The ambassador emphasized that the test was not aimed at any specific nation. The ambassador explained that the Chinese officials have confirmed that Papua New Guinea government was notified in advance, citing this as a gesture of mutual respect. Mr. Shaguang says the test is not directed at any specific country or region, and that the dummy warhead contains no nuclear material and has resulted in no contamination or incident whatsoever. The ambassador reiterated China's no first-use nuclear pledge and described its defense policy as strictly defensive in nature, urging regional partners to avoid over-interpreting the event. Mr. Shagwang concluded that China is the only one among the 5 nuclear weapon states that remains firmly committed to the policy of no first use of nuclear weapons and pledges not to use or threaten to use nuclear weapons against non-nuclear weapon states and nuclear weapon-free zones. Pakatambu, National EMTV News.
On the eve of World Population Day, which falls on the 11th of July, Maristops Papua New Guinea has organized a walkthrough tour today, sharing how the organization supports individuals and families to make informed choices about their families and their future.
The World Population Day falls on the 11th of July annually. Prior to that, Maristops PNG Center in Port Moresby organized a media tour today highlighting the services they provide. As the leading provider of family planning, sexual and reproductive health services across Papua New Guinea, the country director of Maristops PNG says their vision is to ensure individuals' fundamental right to have children by choice and not by chance. However, she noted that there are factors that hinders people from accessing services that are available.
Once again, PNG is deeply rooted in our traditional cultures and customs. You will note this. Apart from that, we also have our religious beliefs that impact. So because of our clan-based societies, it also impacts the way that our women and our young people access service.
She said the best approach is continuous advocacy to ensure young people make informed choices.
That we can do, and the best approach that we've taken is constant advocacy, constant messaging, and also giving that, and I mentioned this while I was speaking, pushing that message out there so that our people have the resources to make an informed choice, and also dispelling that myth of what family planning is. If we have an honest conversation about this.
MSPNG works with local partners and the government of Papua New Guinea to provide quality, affordable and accessible services to men, women and young people.
So a lot of our work that happens down at the district level in the remote areas, they're not charged. These are costs that are covered by our donors, by UNFPA through the commodities that are used.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Maristops Papua New Guinea has undergone expansion with the introduction of additional services, including of lab services for STI screening and antenatal care. This was highlighted by MSPNG Center Manager Tracy Vega today.
Maristops PNG has broadened its services based on client feedback and recommendations. Apart from offering family planning and counseling services, clients can now access STI screening and antenatal services at Maristops PNG centers in Lae and Port Moresby.
See clients from 15 to 30 clients per day, and then I would say only a quarter of them comes in for family planning, but most of them comes in for STI screening. Maybe because they feel that our space is safe for them. So for family planning, most of the ladies that comes to get family planning services are implants and the injection. Yeah.
MSPNG Projects and Partnership Director also highlighted that the organization is looking towards a more sustainable center with the services they offer.
On the pricing models, and we've done changes. So I think on the 1st of July, we effected prices in Lae were again very affordable than what we have out in the market, and we're doing the same for Port Moresby, all because we can now see that we have wider coverage and there's more people accessing the centers, and we're also moving towards a more sustainable center where it's not funded by the donors, but it can be sustained by its services that we provide here.
MSPNG Country Director further explained on the services and the pricing.
Our pricings, you will see them as you walk through. We've done recently a shift, a change to our pricing to reflect the services that we offer. However, one thing that I would like to state before you go is that you will notice that our price remains largely affordable for our clients. And this is not because the services that we offer are substandard. No. We are also taking into account that many people who come through our centers may not have that income capacity to actually afford.
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
Dei District in Western Highlands Province has signed an agreement with Department of Community Development and Religion to establish a District Community Development Center, or DCDC. The agreement was signed yesterday between Member for Dei District Desmond Keeper and Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion Jason Peter. This agreement reflects a shared commitment between the department and the district to deliver community development services at the grassroots level, ensuring that communities can access without having to travel long distances. Minister Jason Peter described the establishment of the DCDC as one of the government's achievements.
It's a 50-50 partnership project between the National Department and the District Development, or the DD. So, Member for Dei, we look forward to work with you.
The newly elected Member for Dei District Desmond Keeper praised the department for providing this opportunity, emphasizing the programs offered by the department to serve marginalized populations and people at the district level. He highlighted that his district lacked services for over 10 years. Hence, this project is vital for his people.
It's just we didn't have a lot of government services. There's been lack of development for the last 10 to 20 years. So we're trying to bring back, at the moment we're doing a lot of projects at the moment to elevate some of this.
Dei District is the 4th district to sign the agreements this year, and it is expected to be completed before 2027 National General Election. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Financial stress hitting you hard? Need a quick personal loan? At United Finance, we are fast, flexible, fair and familiar. Best of all, we charge absolutely no fees to apply. Borrow anywhere from 500 to 20,000 kina. With quick processing and flexible repayments up to 72 fortnights, our regional teams nationwide are ready to serve you today. United Finance, we are here for you.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Following a recent visit to Taiwan, academic and writer Christopher Papiali has urged Papua New Guinea to strengthen its economic and development ties with the island, describing Taiwan as a vital gateway to the Asian engine of global growth.
An academic and writer, Christopher Papiali, visited Taiwan this month as part of the Pacific International Press Group organized by the Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Mr. Papiali says Taiwan stands as the world's leader in the semiconductor and chip industry, making it indispensable to the global technology supply chain. He says Taiwan has built a strong innovation ecosystem and Papua New Guinea should look at opening up its ties with them.
And the world looks at Taiwan as the global leader in semiconductor and chip industry. So, looking at that, it is the future of technology and AI in the region. It was an eye-opener for me, actually, to see a country that we seem to not have more focus on it. There's a need for us to have a good relationship with Taiwan.
Mr. Papiali stressed on the advanced health services offered by Taiwan, in which Papua New Guinea can look at it as a destination for referrals.
The health standards in Taiwan is very good. They have a very high quality health professionals working there. And I think the relationship that Papua New Guinea government need to do is to look at the arrangement of referral, patient referrals. We need to focus on probably explore Taiwan as the destination for our patients who cannot be treated here. We can send them to Taiwan instead of other expensive places that a lot of leaders and all of our people go to.
He concluded that considering the potential Taiwan provides, he says PNG should reopen its office in Taiwan.
The PNG government has no office in Taiwan. For us to build that relationship again with Taiwan, we need to establish a communication process. Here in the country, we have a Taiwanese economic office. But let's make it more visible. Let's work together that we should not be enemy to anybody out there. We should be friends to all so that we get the maximum benefit from some of the countries, from some of the services available.
Pakatambu National EMTV News.
18 staff from the Central Provincial Government received software system training on school census and teachers' leave management. The training was delivered by digital solution company the Kumul Soft.
The today's training concluded yesterday, equipping the 18 information, communication and technology staff of Central Provincial Government with the skills they will need for the digital solution of dealing with teachers' leave and school census, developed by Kumul Soft. Co-founder of Kumul Soft said this digital solution is based on the requirements of the CPG staff, noting that this is version 1. They will continue to build on when changes are made in the system.
This is the first version, but
what we'll do is we'll continue to work with them to enhance their school registration and assessment and fee collection, and all these things are there. So we are trying to fully automate all this so that they can have the visibility of all this information and then start the planning and improve, quality education delivery. Yeah.
The co-founder said from the digital design and development perspective, the central provincial government has captured all the issues faced in the education system of the province. Hence, the digital system created by Kumulsoft will address these issues well. The Central Province Education Advisor said this is the start of digitalization of information for the education sector in the province.
Definitely, we will extend the program to the district so that district can always feed us with whatever they have, because they are closer to the teachers. If it means in the next 4 or 5 years, if it means going down back into the school, then we have to do it. So no more the teachers coming in with papers, throwing it there. And you just imagine, think back to your office now. Like a secondary school coordinator is looking for space to sit down because papers are already everywhere.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The National St. John Ambulance have graduated 26 ambulance officers today, marking another milestone in strengthening Papua New Guinea's pre-hospital emergency care workforce. The Ambulance Officer Level 1 graduation was held today at the Sir John Guy Stadium. The graduates successfully completed an intensive 4-month training program at the National Ambulance Education College in Baruni, where they undertook classroom learning, realistic emergency simulations, practical clinical training, physical conditioning, and leadership development to prepare them for frontline ambulance service.
4 months ago, a group of Papua New Guineans walked through the gates of the National Ambulance Education College in Baruni, and some of them arrived as strangers, meeting each other for the first time, and some of them arrived as familiar faces. They were already part of our National St. John Ambulance team, stepping forward to take on this new opportunity and to grow further in their service.
Mr. Tane highlighted the changes in growth of the officers over the past 4 months.
A few months I visited the National Ambulance Education College on several occasions, and each time I've walked away really impressed, not just by what you were learning, but by how you were becoming a team. I watched you band together and form into the cohesive group standing with us today. None of that happens on its own. It happens because of the educators that we have here that give everything to shape the next generation of ambulance officers.
Chair Lady of National St. John Ambulance Council, Dr. Linda Sirigoy, congratulated the graduates and noted that today reflects 4 months of discipline, determination and hard work.
But more importantly, it marks your decision to dedicate your lives to serving others. A calling that demands not only knowledge and skill, but also compassion, integrity, and humility.
Governor General and President of National St. John Ambulance, Sir Bob Dadai, shared similar sentiments and emphasized that this marks their dedication in life to serve others.
This is a remarkable responsibility. Your work will save lives. Your compassion will bring comfort. And your professionalism will strengthen the trust that Papua New Guineans place in the National St. John Ambulance.
10 of today's graduates are existing National St. John Ambulance staff, and 16 new ambulance officers will now begin 9-month operational placements alongside the experienced crews, continuing their professional development while delivering emergency medical care to communities across Papua New Guinea. Marking the World Population Day, Maristop's Papua New Guinea Country Director Angelique Girana clarified the concept of population and further highlighted the importance of family planning and informed choices.
There's a lot of misconception around family planning and what population, when we talk about, especially things like commemorating World Population Day, what it means. People often see it as controlling population numbers. As I earlier mentioned, that's not it. Population Day talks about the choices that we make. When you look at World Population Day, you're not just talking about health. You're talking about a whole society. Economically, are we able to sustain the numbers that we have, our families? In terms of service, are our services able to actually cater to our population? And we can already see the impact of this. Our hospitals aren't able to cater, our schools aren't able to cater. High cost of living, all of these things depend on how our population is managed and planned, and it's key.
The Friends of the Madang Provincial Hospital has successfully completed the 2026 Mount Wilhelm charity climb recently, raising awareness and support for the blood bank unit at Madang Provincial Hospital through an inspiring community-driven fundraising initiative.
The charity climb started on June 29 when a team of 18 climbers departed Madang on a 14-hour journey through the scenic mountains of Eastern Highlands before arriving in Dei District, Simbu Province, home to Papua New Guinea's highest peak. Despite certain conditions preventing some members from joining the final ascent to Papua New Guinea's highest point, the team successfully completed its mission of raising awareness and support for the blood bank unit at Madang Provincial Hospital. The Friends of the Madang Provincial Hospital highlighted the event as an opportunity, showcasing the power of community partnership in supporting life-saving healthcare services for the people of Madang Province. Support for the charity climb came in many forms, including financial sponsorship, accommodation, logistics, communication, climbing equipment, merchandise, medical support, and continuous encouragement through the journey. The Friends of the Madang Provincial Hospital has expressed its sincere appreciation to sponsors, partners, donors, volunteers, families, and supporters whose generous contributions made the expedition possible. Special recognition was also given to the mountain guides, porters, and base camp staff for their outstanding hospitality and dedication in ensuring the climbers completed the expedition safely. The successful 2026 Mount Wilhelm charity climb stands as a testament to the power of community partnerships in strengthening healthcare services and bringing hope to patients who rely on life-saving blood services at Madang Provincial Hospital. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2277 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Yokina was buying $0.2202 US, $0.3143 Australian dollars, 0.1849 euro, and 35.57 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed lower. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
the Skill Rise School Competition 2026. With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Data PNG.
Nivea Black and White with advanced dual shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news now. The U.S. and Iran have continued to trade strikes, raising fears of a full-blown return to war, despite the ceasefire agreed 3 weeks ago.
A fragile ceasefire under fire again. Last night, a second night of U.S. strikes. This maritime control tower in the port city of Chabahar, among more than 170 military targets, the U.S. Central Command says they hit this week, mostly on Iran's southern coast. Salvos in response to Tehran's attacks on oil tankers trying to transit through the strategic Strait of Hormuz, and to degrade their ability to keep doing it. The sirens soon sounded in Kuwait as Iran swiftly retaliated. Neighboring Gulf states, Bahrain and Qatar, all housing U.S. military bases, were also struck. The war of words escalated too. Iran's lead negotiator, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, took aim on social media. Let me put it plainly, if you strike, you'll get hit. And then he got to the point. The Strait of Hormuz will only open with Iranian arrangements, not American threats. President Trump, on his flight home from the NATO summit, fired back. But he also hinted they're still talking.
They want to make a deal so badly. I just don't know if they're worthy of making a deal. I don't know that they're going to honor the deal. That's the problem.
This vital waterway keeps testing the truce signed just weeks ago. Iran insists that deal gives them sway over this strait. The U.S., its warships still patrolling nearby, says it doesn't. It's a testing time for Iranians. Our colleagues at BBC Arabic spoke with several Iranians in the wake of this renewed bombing. We've used actors to revoice their comments.
If war breaks out again, God forbid, what will be targeted this time? People are exhausted by this situation.
I don't know how America will respond if Iran retaliates for last night's attacks.
What saddens me most is that we once considered the Gulf states our friends and brothers, but now they see us as enemies.
Also in the skies of Iran today, the plane carrying the body of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei from neighboring Iraq, where huge crowds filled the streets in two of the holiest cities for Shia Muslims. And tonight in Mashhad, the last stage to project strength by Iran's new leaders in this choreographed week of public mourning. Red flags symbolizing blood and revenge again dominate a sea of loyalists in black. Their placards make it clear the Ayatollah is being laid to rest, not the hostility which dominated his rule.
The United Kingdom has seen more temperature records fall as it swelters through one of its longest heat waves on record.
It's recorded a temperature of 34 degrees Celsius or higher for an 8th day this year, breaking a 2020 record. Much of Western Europe is experiencing a summer heat wave, with record-breaking temperatures recorded across the continent. Residents in London say the city's infrastructure is not fit to cope with the high pressures.
Sleeping can be a bit tough sometimes, but overall it's not too bad. I'm lucky that I have AC in the office. That makes life a bit nicer, you know.
The commute to work is probably the most intense bit. Our infrastructure system is definitely built for, 12 degrees, up to 15 degrees maybe, and now you're on the Bakerloo line and it's like 38 degrees.
No, this is not a one-off anymore. We have this now pretty much every year. The hottest day gets broken continuously every year, so I think two things: we need to adapt more, transport needs to adapt more, things like that, and then also we need to address climate change.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Ready for the world. So is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go. Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Nivea Black and White with advanced dual shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hey there,
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Prime Minister James Marape and his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese are pushing for PNG Chiefs versus South Sydney Rabbitohs NRL Round 1 opener of the Santos Stadium in Port Moresby come 2028. The Australian Prime Minister is a diehard Bunnies fan, and so is Prime Minister Marape, a Chief through and through.
With PNG Chiefs' inaugural season opening Round 1 game 20 months away, the talks of which team they will face and the venue is already in the discussions. Apart from the NRL, the two Prime Ministers, James Marape and Anthony Albanese, have already proposed what the Chiefs' Round 1 game in 2028 would look like.
Get the best lineup in first game 2028, and Prime Minister Albanese and myself joked on the side that why not his team is Souths, and of course my team is Chiefs. I said why don't we get Souths and Chiefs first game in Port Moresby in 2028. So we're looking forward to that sort of conversation. So I want to announce to all our citizens that your team is on schedule to run on first game in 2028.
Meanwhile, PM Marape has appealed to kids to stay in schools and be part of the Chiefs' junior programs. He made his remarks following the $250 million funding agreement by the Australian government to support the junior program not just in PNG but across the Pacific.
I want to announce here to all young boys and girls who want to play rugby league, be part of the school system. Be part of the school system the next 10 years. You don't go into school, you will not be participating into the feeder school catchments for you to possibly make a crack into NRL. And it will be not just Chiefs who will be picking you. The NRL has full knowledge that Papua New Guinea will be the biggest breeding ground for rugby league players into the future.
Pakatambua Trukai Sports.
Bank South Pacific announced as a major sponsor of the 2026 Rugby League World Cup, highlighting its commitment to sport, community and regional pride across the South Pacific.
Here in Port Moresby.
The 2026 Rugby League World Cup will commence on the 15th of October, kicking off a month-long tournament including teams from 5 South Pacific nations: Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, Fiji, Samoa and Tonga.
He's straight through. Lucky Lamb. He sidestepped the fullback and lost the Lamb.
Papua New Guinea will also host matches at the Santos National Football Stadium on 17 and 24 October, with the PNG men's team playing Lebanon and Samoa, and in the women's game PNG will play France and Fiji. As South Pacific's International Bank, BSP's sponsorship of RLWC 26 aims to support national pride across the South Pacific and the growth and visibility of rugby league in the region while engaging communities, customers and staff. BSP Group Chief Executive Officer Mark Robinson highlighted the sponsorship as a platform to promote prosperity in the South Pacific by supporting a platform that unites the region and helps inspire communities and national pride. NRL Chief Executive Officer Andrew Abdo welcomed Bank South Pacific as a major partner of Rugby League World Cup. He said the rise of Pacific nations on the international stage reflects the talent, passion and connection to rugby league right across the Pacific. Mimi Pio, Chukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise. And by you like it.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go. Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 Kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 Kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots. You're watching Trukai Sports. The media pool competition continues to deliver incredibly entertaining and high-stakes pool matches. As this coming Saturday, the sister teams Broggies and Ankit will go head-to-head in a highly anticipated showdown at the Lamana Arena.
The Ankit are currently sitting in the 7th place with their women's division standout. They will face Broggies. Broggies were knocked off the competition summit and reduced to 2nd spot last week following a tough 6-1 defeat against leaders Cool Graphics. Meanwhile, another match will feature table leaders Cool Graphics taking on Tranglish. This top 3 battle is expected to draw a massive crowd of players and supporters alike. In addition, the fast improving side, CSH Poi Nangu, will clash with the Pacific Dragons in their opening match before returning to Table 2 in the final session to take on Advanced Logistic Team. The Dragons will also face a grueling schedule. After their morning opener against Poi Nangu, They will regroup for a tough final session match on Table 3 against Dataco-sponsored Pebbles. The final session will see a fierce battle between Mining and Nara Finance. The finals is heating up with only 12 points separating first and 8th place. The top 8 teams are Cool Graphics with 39 points, Broggies with 37, Tranglis with 35, Langframe with 33, Poinangu with 31, Mining with 30, Ankit 30 and Pacific Dragon with 27 points. Mimi Pio, Chukai Sports.
That ends Chukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Chukai Sports. Chukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go. Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Papua New Guinea has the biggest cabinet in the world for a country of population above 10 million.
Monday night on In Focus, we feature discussions on the Reset at 50 review.
Things like limiting the terms of the Prime Minister to 2 terms will help to discourage this. Bringing in independence to the office of the Speaker, strengthening the office of the Opposition is very important.
That's on Monday night.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy skies with chances of few afternoon to evening showers. Daru, cloudy with occasional rain showers. Kerema, cloudy with occasional rain showers. Alatau, cloudy with frequent rain showers, easing by this evening. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with few showers becoming frequent by evening. In the Momasi region, Lae City, night showers clearing to partly cloudy skies. Madang, partly cloudy to clear skies. Wewak, partly cloudy to clear skies. And Vanimo, partly cloudy to clear skies. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy. Kavieng, cloudy periods with few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy periods with few showers. Kimbe, partly cloudy, and Buka, cloudy periods with occasional showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, night showers clearing to partly cloudy skies. Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa, night showers clearing to partly cloudy skies. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy periods with occasional rain showers. In the coastal waters forecast, waters of southern PNG to Indonesia border, to Daru to Kiwa Island, to Kerama to Yule Island, to Port Moresby, to Hood Point to Samara Island. Seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2.5 meters by evening over warning areas. Waters of Samarai to Millen Bay and all its islands to Cape Vogel. Seas 1.5 to 2 meters, occasionally rising to 2.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Huon Gulf to Finchafan, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters, rising to 2 to 3 meters by evening. Waters of Finchafan through Vitis to Dampier Straits, to Siasia to Long Island and West New Britain, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Karkar Island to Madang to Wewak, to Vanimo and Northern PNG to Indonesia border, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And waters of New Ireland to East New Britain to Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2 to 3 meters over warning areas by evening. In the ocean forecast, Coral Sea, seas moderate, occasionally becoming rough by this evening, winds southeast at 20 to 25 knots. In the Solomon Sea, seas slight to moderate, winds southeasterly at 10 to 20 knots. In the Bismarck Sea, seas smooth to slight over the western sector, becoming slight to moderate over the eastern sector, winds westerly at 5 to 10 knots. And in the Pacific Ocean, seas slight to moderate, becoming rough by the evening, winds northeasterly at 10 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that is all for the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 10th of July, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.